Hey guys, what's going on? We're taking a look at Shadow, a service that allows you to stream games to your not so gaming worthy PC or phone. For those not familiar with cloud gaming, instead of dropping money on a sweet gaming rig to own, you simply subscribe to a service that will do all the heavy game lifting on their side and then stream the gameplay to you. Kinda like Netflix, but for video games. And just like Netflix, the system you need to stream the content is far more simpler than the PC needed to power the game. But is Shadow good? Let's start out with the good stuff. First off, Shadow gives you a full-blown Windows 10 PC. Any game you can run on Windows, you can run on the Shadow service. Second, the specs for the system are pretty good, and Shadow promises to upgrade your cloud machine for free as new hardware specs are available. The Shadow PC has a full gigabit internet connection, works perfectly with a gaming controller. You can play just about anywhere with apps for the PC, Mac, and Android, and on their site you can even see that Ubuntu and iOS are in beta. And now for the not so great stuff. First, one big issue was their 250GB hard drive limit. They could easily fix this, but for now, this is just not enough room. And while it's not a deal breaker, when you sign up, there's a 5-day setup period. So set up your account, give them your money, and then wait 5 days before you can start using their service. All in all, it's not too bad, but of course gameplay is going to be the most important, and well, it's a total mixed bag. First off, we should note that in our tests we got a lot of audio pops at random times through our testing. Also, cloud gaming introduces lag input or latency. Push a button on the keyboard or controller and there is a minuscule delay. Games like Burnout, WoW, or Forza 4, these all play great and you don't even notice the latency. But games such as Doom, Overwatch, or Destiny, games that require fast reaction and precision movement, it's much more obvious. These games aren't unplayable, but they feel sluggish or weird. And games like Street Fighter or Dragon Ball FighterZ will have definitely mixed results, where maybe like a novice player at the game would feel it works perfectly, but a high-end competitive gamer would most likely notice the lag and feel it causes too much delay and interference. We also noticed on some games like WoW and Burnout where the resolution would drop significantly when you're moving the in-game camera or driving. This didn't happen with every game, but we totally noticed it and it was really annoying. And mobile gameplay is pretty much worthless. We tested this with Doom, but there was just too much stutter, lag, and even full disconnects from the mobile app. We don't see this as being much of a deal breaker since this may not be a big selling point for Shadow, but it's worth noting. If you thought you could play AAA titles on your Android or iOS, you might want to think again. So with issues like this, it's hard to say that the service is perfect. And then tack on a $35 subscription fee. It kind of makes this a hard sell. It's probably not going to be for the elite gamer because they demand top performance. And it wouldn't be so much for the casual gamer because unless you got money to burn, at $420 a year, this starts to get kind of steep. Keep in mind though, you still have to go buy the games too. So we are torn. That's why we're going to give this a straight down the middle 5 out of 10 Shadows. If they can work on getting some of the visual qualities up, minimize the input latency, and drop the subscription price some, this could be a really awesome service. By the way, Shadow does offer a standalone console that you can rent for another $10 that connects to their service. We didn't give our feedback on this since we couldn't get our hands on one. If you want to check out Shadow for yourself, hit up the link in the description below. If you liked this review, click that like button and subscribe to get alerts on future reviews.